think I've mentioned before, I watch a lot of YouTube. Like I said, a lot of times it's like I to listen to it. I don't actually watch what's happening. I'll be like doing errands. I'll be cooking, walking up to the store, just getting some exercise, working out in the yard, whatever. Laying in bed while this is screen recording and listening to something, so I'm not really hearing the sound effects. I can't hear the dialogue because like it's in Japanese. But still, I don't want necessarily listen to the sound effects where oh somebody just got their ass kicked, even though I wouldn't know the context. So I listen to a lot of YouTube. I probably log in 50, 60 hours of YouTube time a week. Like I said, a lot of it is when I'm just listening to it while I'm doing other things. So I burned through a lot. So now I'm down to like some really obscure channels. This guy is called ERUM. It's ERU More, I guess. ERUMORE. He's got like 750 subscribers, like minuscule, right? Like I'm a minuscule channel too, but he's got great, absolutely fantastic hour and 2 hour long essays about video games. Like the one I'm watching right now and listening to is about Red Dead Redemption 2. He did one on The Last of Us. I love this stuff. But it's got me thinking about open world games because I don't have time to play video games. What I do have time to do is listen to really long essays about video games. I find that stuff fascinating. I want to know everything. I'm a very curious person. I want to know everything about everything. So if I can't play video games, I'll listen to people talk about video games. You know, if I can't play football and I can't really watch football anymore because I don't have time, then I'll listen to people talk about football. That's just what I do. And Star Talk and science and astronomy and quantum physics, all this crap, right? So anyway, it got me thinking about open world games. I've never played an open world game, but I have a friend who has a PS5 and he plays open world games. I've watched some of the gameplay. I've seen a lot of the gameplay online. I've listened to the essays. One Piece feels like an open world game. It really does. Like there's a lot of points of comparison. And what's fascinating about this is the manga was created before this was ever a thing. I can see now somebody creating a TV series and basically like Westworld, for instance, was kind of like a sandbox game, what they call a sandbox game, right? Which I think is another word for an open world game. But like, I think what it is, if and I could be wrong because I'm no expert, but I think a sandbox game is when there is no linear plot. You're not on railroads. You can do whatever you want. You go out there and you play in the sandbox, right? Like they've got this here for you. You can do it. You can have adventures or not have adventures. You can do whatever you want. So an open world game can be that, but it can also, I think, Red Dead Redemption does have a linear storyline that you can follow as well, right? So you can kind of do both. So like Westworld was that way, right? But like I can see now somebody in 2018, 2020, 2023 creating a TV series that is basically emulating an open world game. This was 96, was it? 99, I think the episodes we're watching now came out in 99, 2000. Open world games were not a thing. I don't think the concept was a thing. I could be wrong. I don't know. Remember when the first PlayStation game came out? That may have been. I don't know the entire history of open world games, but I feel pretty confident in saying that this was not created with open world games in mind. But the parallels are quite intriguing if you think about it. You've got this huge world to explore, different environments. You have your linear storyline, which is these massive story arcs. But then you also just the filler could be like these things that some people skip when they're doing an open world game. Like maybe they don't want to go up to the. I was listening where he's talking about there's a cabin up in the upper right hand corner of the map. You go to this cabin and you walk in and there's two dead bodies in the cabin and there's a pile of money on the table. And you're like, okay, well, something happened here. I guess they were fighting over the money and they killed each other. And then you walk over and you try to grab the money, and it turns out the two guys were just drunk and they were asleep. And they jump up and they attack you. Scares the shit out of you. It's like so. Then you got to fight these guys in close quarter combat, and you weren't expecting any trouble. You thought they were dead bodies. And so now you got jumped, and then when you defeat them, then you can grab the money and like loot the cabin and stuff. But this has no effect on the plot. Like if you never go up to that corner of the map, you'll never see it. You never have this encounter. It has nothing to do with the plot. It's never referenced again. You took the money, and I guess you can spend the money, but the experience of thinking they're dead and then getting jumped and getting the shit scared out of you, it's like, oh crap, right? Like you weren't expecting that. That it could be like a filler episode. Like a lot of people who just want the linear storyline, the story arcs, would skip that and never experience it. And I guess I'm the kind of open world player. I want to experience every corner of the map. I want to explore every cabin and have every encounter possible because I love the filler arcs. So that's probably, I guess that's what kind of open world player I'd be. But like that's just one of the parallels. Just the fact that you have so many different adventures, but then you have the through line, and it's not. Yes, they're going for the One Piece, but there is no overall thing. Like for instance, The Last of Us is one linear. Like this is a narrative. It's like a movie game, or a game movie, or whatever. It's like basically a movie. You're playing a movie, a visual novel. I think they call it. You're playing this visual novel. That's Last of Us. I haven't played Last of Us, but I think there's some open world aspects to it. You can go off to this corner of the map and look at things if you want to, but like it's a visual novel, right? So this is not that. This is a series of connected story arcs, but you could potentially skip a story arc and jump back in and not really lose anything. Like the character development has been incremental so far, so it's not like if I started this series with episode 150, how much would I really lose here? Like, I think I would catch up on who the characters are pretty fast within 10, 15 episodes. I would not understand the world building very much. That would be hard to figure out. I mean, it'd be a stupid way to watch the show. But I'm saying you could do it. You could jump in, and you would, like, for instance, if you jumped into like the Empire Strikes Back without watching Star Wars, you wouldn't know Han Solo's backstory. You wouldn't understand that he was greedy, but then he isn't so much. Anyway, I just think it's interesting. Let me know if you played open world games. If you think there are parallels, the parallels are as strong as I think they are. Because like I'm one step removed. I only listen to people talk about open world games, but there just seem to be a lot of parallels to me. The exploration, the adventure is the same in both. Like if you get the most out of an open world game if you love adventure, you love new experiences, and you want to experience everything. You're not really in a hurry to get to the destination. That's when you get the most out of an open world game, and that's when you get the most out of the series. Like I've said before, like I do find it interesting. People want me to rush through and hurry up and post 20, 30 episodes a week so we can get to like episode 500. You're in a hurry to get to episode 500 or whatever it is, 750. When I'm enjoying the journey just like Luffy is. I think the people that feel that way would be frustrated being part of the crew. It's like, can we get to the damn Grand Line already? Or can we get to, what is our current destination? They went to Skypiea, but after that, where are they going? Are they're just kind of like whatever the next island is? Is that what it is? I think I've gotten caught up in the story. I think did they have a plan before they encountered Skypiea? Was there a specific place? Because before that, they were going to Alabaster. They were having other adventures, but the plan was to get to Alabaster. Well, now that we've done that, what is the current plan? Like I guess like they really didn't have a plan. They were just like sailing around, and then the plan became Skypiea, right? After they get back from Skypiea, I guess we'll find out. I don't think they actually have a destination at the moment. I mean, the nebulous destination they want the One Piece, but other than that, I don't think they do. So anyway, like this intro is getting too long, but let me know if you think that the open world comparison is a good one. In the meantime, you know where we are, you know where we're going. Three, two, one. Oh, you know what? I just realized I didn't notice the music again after I told you this was going to happen. I did not notice the music again after the first 2 minutes. Damn it. I'll try again this time. I'll fail again this time, but I will try again this time. He got wrecked. Life is suffering. This feels like a retcon. I don't think they showed this the first time. I could be wrong, but I don't remember it. Yeah. Well, he's the only one I'm pretty confident I know how he's going to get out of it. I love how they did that. This director is so damn good. That was brilliant, man. It's the little things. It's the little choices I really, really like. Hey, they're speaking of music. They're doing the Heavenly Harp music. Oh, it is literally harp. Okay, it's diegetic music. Yeah, you're both dead. Yep. So even the water thing is a bird. Apparently, he's all about the crops, baby. Pumpkin juice. I know it's very big in Harry Potter, but I've never tried it. This is how he kills you: pumpkin juice. You made her sad. You're mean. I've noticed that about the flags. Clever observation. It's not black though. Well, that was a sale. Never mind. They're criminals by every law. No matter where you go, they're criminals. That's true. The rebels. So many stories are based on the outliers, not the sheep, because sheep are boring. Yeah, that's pretty much the mission statement of the series, by the way. These are all outliers. That's for damn sure. His water thing is definitely a bird, right? I'm not crazy. Or am I just seeing birds everywhere? When I was still God, huh? The bird's just sleeping. Interesting. Is that a challenge you can win? I doubt it. It was a worthless hope. Yep. When they fired me, that's when the company went to hell. This feels like very important exposition. That's why I'm paying attention. I pay attention at all, but I mean not talking and just reading. Since the birds were singing before they started fighting. Interesting. I like that camera move, by the way. That was pretty dope. This director's on it, man. Look at that sound travel through the clouds. Yeah, yeah. So he's the one that actually hears the whistle, huh? Well, I gotta go. I'm on a mission from God. Oh, sorry. Phrasing. Guess it makes sense the bird would have good hearing, right? We'll have to kick some ass. He's a weird guy. Hey, man, don't let him drink the pumpkin juice. That's nasty. Yeah, at least you're not drinking this one. It stinks. I wonder if pumpkin juice is any good. You hear about it so often in Harry Potter. I don't know if it would actually be good. Carrot juice is good. You wouldn't think so, but it actually is. It's very sweet. You're letting that nasty ass fox put his mouth on your cups. Y'all trifling. Oh shit. What they're trying to say is pumpkins are rotting, or were they actually growing orange, which means they're not rotting? I ain't offering shit. Chopper, what good is it to be a shapeshifter if you don't get big when you're in trouble? Like, what's the point, dude? Oh, shit. I don't know what you can do against fire, though. There's at least one way. Man, he's a straight up dragon. You're gonna burn our ship up, man. That's not cool. Look at this. That is not good. I like it when their eyes get big. Oh, they can all predict the future. He just said he's gonna get big. Well, shit. They can all predict the future. That's the damn problem. Hey, we care about what we care about. Talk a lot of shit for somebody with facial hair is that bad. Yeah, I ain't offering nothing. Damn. Jesus. He's getting wrecked. They're gonna burn this ship up, man. That's gonna piss me off. The ship's kind of a character of his own. You let this ship get burned up. That's right. Go full rage monster. Man, I beat him within an inch of his life. You gonna burn my ship up? Unbelievable. Get so much for the mast. He's getting fourth degree burns and shit. Can't let the rest of the ship go. You gotta throw it overboard. I would throw it at the guy, but I don't think he cares about fire. So, with the fire out, I guess you can recover the mast and put it back on. I suppose. But yeah, that sucks. Jesus. He's only gonna stop it if you submit. Yeah. Why do we need a crotch shot? Thank you so much. You can move on. Fluzza. He wants a lot, don't he? I don't know. I don't think we should listen to him. Yeah. Fortunately, you're not in any hurry to kill him, which means the Skyboy's going to get to him in time. The hell you doing? Why you look so angry? All it takes is one line to show the mouth is down instead of straight. Well, it doesn't necessarily need to be up, which means you're happy. But the mouth is down, that means you're pissed. You can do so much with one line. Speaking of sound design, these are pretty good jungle noises here. She's tired, man. They're still bickering, huh? Well, shit. Yeah. What will he do if you fall? He'll do that. Sushi's back on the menu. That's what he'll do. He's so good with that. Hey, thanks. Well, I tell you what, she's damn useful. It's because she's got good reflexes. I know, right? You need to save my ass too much. I still don't trust her. She about saw her death. That's what she saw. Oh, you talking to Robin? Okay. It's like they're little buildings built within the trees. See that? Yeah. Damn, dude. Hit him in the mouth. Shit. You had at least 2 or 3 seconds where you could have like hit him in the mouth to make him pull that spear back. He can see. He can anticipate every movement, man. You have to give some up. He's not wrong about this. This makes sense. Yeah, that's a dangerous damn power, man. I don't think that's true. He wants you to sacrifice yourself for the rest of them, which I think Chopper would do. I don't know that Usopp would do it. He probably would, but I'm convinced Chopper would. Right. That makes sense with those ordeals. Right. So you can all jump in. Yeah, that's not good. So each ordeal means you had to fight a different priest. So yeah, they were all equally dangerous. Unfortunately, what a dick. I don't want to hold that thought. Of course. What's the point of the rules if you can break them? Uh, that pissed us off. Yeah, I think you're about to. Pretty much. Hey, look who's talking. Money grubbing selfish ass like she has no room to speak, man. He's gonna sacrifice himself, but the Sky Knight's gonna come in at the last minute. I think. I mean, they've already set that up. So, wow, that's just twisted, man. Damn, dude, that's just mean. I ain't offering nothing to nobody. That's right. You're big now. Be big. Act big. Kick his ass. Well, yeah, there is the whole precognition thing. That's a problem. Shit, that's right. If he stabs you with the sword, you're gonna be on fire. Holy crap. That's not good. Hopefully the Sky Knight rolls in. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. We need some Sky Knight up in here. You hear that wingspan, don't you, bitch? Yeah, kick his ass. Now we're talking. Yeah, well, I almost died. Yep. Too bad your bird didn't hear the damn whistle. Maybe, or no, he doesn't have a bird. No, he does. Okay, because they have wings as well, right? At least that guy does. So I thought maybe he flew in. Hey, maybe we want to fix your wound, dude. I like his mustache flying in the air. That's hilarious. The wind. Man, that, so this guy's sadistic. I picked up on that earlier. He's a sadist. So's the bird, apparently. Yeah. So is this guy the Sky Knight? Is he the previous god? I thought he just one of the previous four angels, or yeah, four angels, right? And maybe they call them all gods, but like he's starting to say that he said there's not room for two gods. So was the Sky Knight? Was he completely in charge of the whole place? I didn't pick up on that. Interesting. He's flying, man. He's got angel wings. I thought you knew, or he's behind you. He's behind me, isn't he? Talk to the hand, bitch. They're doing a lot with color in this arc. You just got knocked the F out. Oops. Man, that's pretty awesome. They really lucked out when they met this dude. Well, you got a hype man for the rest of your life. Chopper's definitely your hype man. What's Fuzo the bird gonna do? Is he gonna break wide or is he coming back for another run? Looks like he's coming back. Yeah, man. What's up? He ain't had enough yet. Look at him. You son of a bitch. Yes, I'm aware. Thank you. What am I, a super criminal now? String ordeal, huh? Guess we're gonna find out. We probably will find out what would have happened if they'd chosen the other ones. Now that I think about it, we're gonna meet all four angels, archangels, whatever we want to call them. Man, he has been getting worked. Unbelievable. Stop gloating, a hole. I don't know what's better, the voice or the character design. They're both hilarious. See, here's the thing. We'll talk about this. Yeah, we're almost done. Yeah, we are almost done. Okay. Yeah, yeah. Hey, speak of the devil. We're done. Here's what's interesting about this. And I still, Klaus sent me a link to one of the manga pages or something, or one of the chapters. I definitely want to check it out. I should do that soon. I was going to do it for the 100 or 150. Now I guess it would have to be the 200. At some point, I'm going to get around to it. But anyway, you don't have any voices in the manga, right? So, like, people who are obsessed with the manga and maybe are derisive of the anime, they can't say shit about any of the voice choices, the directions of the live action or the anime, because manga is just two-dimensional paper. You, in your head, insert voices when each of these characters are talking. Maybe Nami to you would sound like, what was her name? Was it Lust? Yeah, I guess it was Lust in Full Metal, right? Nami might sound like have Lust's voice, or another person she might have like Buffy Summers' voice, or another person might have Willow's voice, or just there's so many different women that could voice that character, right? And they have all of them have different voices and different ways they talk. I would probably have made her like a sultry, seductive voice because she's kind of that person. She's kind of a con woman in a way, right? But the manga, like it, I don't care what they do. Like I seriously doubt there is a narration that says Nami sounds like this, and even if they said Nami sounds silky and seductive, you can interpret that. I'm a voiceover director. You can interpret that so many ways. You get a script and it says seductive. That can mean so many different things. Some people find the girl next door seductive, right? So, or this character specifically, the bald guy. Like, does it say he has a high Soto voice? I doubt it. I think the author leaves it open to interpretation what all these people sound like. So the anime, that's probably the biggest thing they have to convert. So what I'm saying is there's no way for us or the showrunners to know what each one of these characters is supposed to sound like. The main characters, the guest stars, recurring guest stars, important characters, minor characters. I believe this is one thing we can 100% credit the showrunners with. I think they made brilliant choices with voiceover direction in every case. There's not been a single character, not even Buggy, that I thought was poorly cast. Like, this voice doesn't fit this character. That's never even crossed my mind. And it could happen. Like, there could be like, wow, that voice just doesn't seem like this. Coming out of that person. No, it's all picture perfect. And like I said, this voice is half of what makes the character so hilarious. Now, for all I know, the author has final approval over all voiceover casting. Like, he gets sent tapes back in the day. Now it'd be links. This is what we want for this character. What do you think? And maybe he says yeah or nay. That's possible. If that's the case, then that's just more genius from the author. If not, then we need to give credit to the showrunners because it's been really impressive. I've been very, very impressed with what we've gotten from the voiceover so far. So that's particularly Ball Guy because perfect, absolutely perfect voice for that character.